My name is Fatma, and today I can show you a fresh start of the AutoCAD and how to start AutoCAD. So the first thing you're gonna do is to go here at the top, and the first thing you gotta do before you start any drawing AutoCAD, you gotta go to the drawing utilities and go to units and choose the unit that you wanna work with. So I always work with meters. So here's meters. So you can choose the units that you are used to it. You can use inches, feet. So I always go with meters. And you're gonna click OK. So here you have the home button. Here you have the draw. So you can draw whatever you want from these things, from these commands. The first thing is you have a line. So you have a line and polyline. So there's a difference between these two commands. The line um, so when you start to draw a line, you can see that it's not straight. So if you want to be straight, you go and make this command active, which is the ortho mode. Just make it active. So now it's active. So since it is active, so everything will be drawing in straight lines. So now it's straight. So if you draw the first line and then draw the second line and then enter, you can see that this line is separated than this, so they're not a one object. So I can delete it now. But if you want your object to be one object, if you did draw it with the polyline, so here's the first line, here's the second line, enter. When you click on it, it will be one object. So polyline it's much easier to use in drawing AutoCAD's drawings. So this is the line, the polyline, and then we do have the circle. So the circle, it's really easy. So now it tells you that specify the center. So let's say that we wanted the center to be here. So you just click and then just drag your mouse down, and from this number here, which is showing, it's the radius number. So let's say that I want my radius to be, let's say 5 meters. So you're just gonna tap on 5 and then enter. So you can see it really small. So this is the circle command. Let's delete it. The circle does have a lot of different things. So here, the first one that we did, it just you choose your center and then put your radius that you want. Here it tells you the center diameter. So now it tells you specify your center point. So here it is, and then now if you enter a number, it will put the whole diameter. So now I just entered 5, that was the radius, but now I want to be 10, so that will be the whole diameter. So if you want to make sure, we can go here, measure, and let's go and measure a radius. So it tells you that select arc or circle. See, now it's 5, the radius, and the whole diameter it's 10. And then the third option, it's 2 point, creates a circle using 2 endpoints of the diameter. So now it tells you the same thing, specify center end point, first endpoint. Okay. So this also, it's easy. So the circle, it does have a lot of commands, and it is easy because AutoCAD tells you before you do thing, tells you what you are doing. So the fourth option here, we do have the arc. So I'm just gonna click it. So it tells you specify the start point. So I want to start from here, and now where do you want it to be ending? So let's say that I want an arc of, let's say 20 meters. Okay, let's do that again. Arc. And here's the 20. Okay, so this is the arc. Here you do have a rectangle. You have a rectangle or polygon. So rectangle, you just specify the first corner and then drag it, and that's it. This is the rectangle. And then we do have the polygon. So enter number of sides. So let's say that I wanna, let's say 6. And now it tells you that specify the center of the polygon. So this is the center. Inscribed in circle. So it tells you that you want it to be just like a circle. So yes. So here it is, the polygon. And you just, if you want it to be this size or this size, so it doesn't matter the size, so just click. So this is the polygon. Now here we do have the center. Here we can create ellipse. So here it tells you specify the center. So this is the center, and you can go further as much as you want. And this is the ellipse. You just move with the mouse. And here's my ellipse. Okay. The hatch. We need a little bit of time to learn this, so let's do other things. So for instance, let me do rectangular again, and let's say that I want to move it to another place. So you're just gonna go here, move, and now it tells you that select the object. So this is the object, and click enter, and then you just move it, and that's it. If you want a easier way or faster way, you can click it and then enter M, and it tells you move, and enter, and you can move it. You have the other option is copy. So I can write CO, copy, enter, and I did copy it. Or you can go from the modify part, copy, select it, and enter, and now you can copy it. You have also, we do have the rotate. Click on it, enter. So here you can see it does rotate it in straight angles, but what if I don't want a straight angle? So you're gonna go to the ortho mode, you're gonna turn it off, and now we don't have a straight angles. You can specify the angle that you want. Let's say that we do want 45, and there it is. Also we have the mirror. The mirror, I mean, from my experience, it really did help me in a lot of my projects. So I'm gonna choose it, mirror, and now it tells you specify the first point. So let's say that I want it to be get mirrored from here. So there it is. So now it tells you erase source object. So some people want to erase the object. So if you want to erase it, you just click on Y and click enter. But if you don't want, it's in, which is no, and then you just enter and you got it. But let's say mirror again, and I want to get mirrored from here. See? So mirror, it does get a lot of different shapes depending on the point that you did choose. Also we have scale. A scale, you can change the scale of the drawing. So I did choose the object that I wanted, then enter. So it tells you that the specify the base point. You can go as much as bigger as you want, or as much smaller as you want. So let's say that I want to go a little bit bigger. There it is. Also there's a trim. Trim, it's really